Financial security. Helping society. Values.
Greetings, fellow classmates, and welcome to the first and last broadcast of Value TV. That's Values TV. Our group has found values to be an important part of the career and curiosity dynamic. As children, we consider our friends to be paramount. As working adults and possibly parents and/or children of aging parents, we develop different values that move security issues to the forefront, especially job security. And as we become retirees and enjoy the autumn years of our life, the chance to give back to our families or to society becomes an attractive option. We hope to show through our little skit how values influence our work and life, and how changes in our life can lead to opportunities to explore new experiences based on our values. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
How are you, Dad?
I'm okay. How are you, sis?
Good. Amy, it's time for you to come in and watch Valley News with your grandpa and your mom.
Coming, Mommy.
How was your day at school, darling?
Well, it was okay. You know, usual.
All right, hush up, you two. We're going to watch the news. Click.
Good evening. This is Szczepan Szczepszczykiewicz, and welcome to the Value 7 News. The opening story reminds us about the value of job security. After the announcement made by Bush administration a few days ago about US economy being in recession, shocking news came from 3 Bay Area auto producers. The CEO of Honda, Toyota, and Chrysler held a joint news conference today where they announced the closing of 3 production factories in the beginning of June. All the employees will be laid off with minimum severance pay and retraining packages available. The whole production line will be outsourced to Poland, where the low cost of labor and tax benefits will increase companies' profits. Stay with us. After the commercial break, we will talk about the value of friendship and how much you would do for your friend who is in need. Don't go away, we'll be right back.
Mute.
What's wrong, Mommy?
I think I just lost my job. Oh my God, I've been working for those SOBs for 15 years and this is how I find out I got laid off?
Glad I don't work for those bastards anymore.
What am I going to do?
Hey,
I have so much to take care of, Dad.
I know. Look on the bright side. We were talking about retraining packages. Maybe you'll be able to finish your degree.
You're right. I always wanted to go back to school. That's a great thing. I can follow my dream now.
I never want a job.
Having a job is important, little one. Oh, the news is coming back on.
All right, guys, let's watch it. Click.
Welcome back. This is Jorge de la Vega Cruz Gonzalez. Now, here's a story that reminds us about the value of friendship. David recently discovered that his longtime friend Johnny was in need of a kidney. These two friends haven't seen or heard from each other since high school, over 10 years ago. But since through a social networking website, David was notified about Johnny's situation. Dave took time out of his life and visited his friend in his hometown across the country. Johnny was surprised to see a friend that he hasn't seen for over 12 years. While visiting at the hospital, Dave got tested and was a match. David's concern helped out his friend's spirit and body. Now, in a couple of weeks, Johnny will be well enough to go and visit David in New York City. Now, a word from our sponsors.
Mute.
That was such an interesting story. Amy, what would you do for your friends?
I would give Sally my favorite toy.
Really? Is she your best friend?
Uh-huh. We have fun at our sleepovers.
It's funny. I can't explain it, but I got this sudden urge for Diet Pepsi.
Oh, Dad. I'm sorry. Amy had the last one. It looks like we won't be having Pepsi for a long time, Dad. Sorry.
Oh, you'll get a job someday. All right, let's go back and watch the news. Click.
Welcome back. This is Blake Underwood. Welcome back to Value 7 at 7. In this segment on Helping Society, we are talking about the homeless problems and solutions here in San Francisco. The number of homeless has risen in San Francisco in the last few years. The one-night count on the city's homeless population living on the streets, as well as in shelters, jails, hospitals, and other treatment centers, is up 300 compared to 2005. The San Francisco Human Services Agency reported. The number has been declining due to a program called the Homeward Bound Program. This program gives a free bus ticket to people who cannot, or who can prove they have relatives at the other end. This was founded by our mayor, Gavin Newsom. There is also a new program proposed to collect change through parking meters. The special meters will be orange and placed in areas with heavy homeless populations. The money collected will be given to the programs for the homeless. Well,
I'm thinking about muting this guy.
okay, well, that's all for tonight. Thank you for tuning in to Value 7 at 7. If you would like to volunteer your time or are curious about the values presented in this broadcast, you can check our website at www.valuesthroughlife.org.
Mute. Well, now that I've got a lot of time on my hands, maybe I'll go downtown and volunteer at the soup kitchen.
Grandpa, that sounds like a great idea. Maybe you'll make some new friends.
That's right. Why don't the three of us go? It will be a nice family time, and we'll be helping society at the same time.
What are you thinking?
Well, yeah, that sounds like fun.
Okay, it's settled. We'll go and help the homeless.
Great.
Oh, here it comes. Click.
Dear viewers, the time is 7:29, and that is all for this evening on Value 7 at 7. This is Blake Underwood and...
Oh my God! Come on, let's get out of here!